What's good? It's your boy Herb Tutter. Welcome back to the show, The Transition. Today I'm talking about huge thanks. I want to give a huge thanks to the three Mikes: Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, and Mike Tyson, Prince, MC Hammer, Bobby Brown, New Edition, Eddie Murphy. When I was growing up, these guys were at the top of their game at some point in my childhood. And I was like 100% thankful to actually see them go from figuring it out to 100% at the top. For me, man, that right there was huge because it gave me a chance to understand like where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing, and reading up on them and listening to interviews with them and just seeing the reps that they had to take to continue on to be where they are. Eddie Murphy said, all he was doing was Richard Pryor's material, but he was doing it his way, and making sure that everybody knew who he was with the touch of Eddie on top of it. Michael Jordan, I think, summed it up and said it best, is that work ethic eliminates fear. So if you're taking a bunch of shots, if you're taking a bunch of songs, if you're doing whatever you're doing and you're doing it a bunch of times, when it's time for it to really count, it's going to be just like practice. So for me, all of these guys played a huge part in my life when I was younger because they were at the top of their game. And these are the people that I mimic, people that are at the top of their game, because in order to be at the top and be considered the best, you have to give your time and effort to be the best and not just show up or just because I came, everybody should give me a participation trophy. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. And if you believe or don't know who I am, then go over to Spotify right now. Type in Herb, Herb, space, DOT, space S. I am who I say I am. Part 1, the light side. And you'll see I'm doing me. I'm not doing anything else but me. And I give a thanks to these guys because they were at the top of their game when I was a kid, and I got a chance to see a lot of people doing a lot of things with their craft, and just listening to them and the way that they talk about what they were doing and the passion that was behind it. For people that didn't know, Michael Jackson was the real reason why I wanted to be in entertainment, period, because I got a chance to see him when I was like 7 or 8. And man, I've never seen anybody that electrifying, but I also got a chance to perform myself right there at that same concert for a young girl that was in a wheelchair. And throughout that concert, she remembered who I was, and we connected consistently on doing some of the things that we were doing right there at Michael Jackson's concert, even when Michael Jackson came out. So that let me know that I wanted to do something in entertainment. Didn't know if it was going to be music or anything, but I wanted to put smiles on people's faces. As I got older, I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be the best at it. I didn't want to just be okay. I wanted to be somebody that was memorable. Man, I 100% thank all of these guys, because without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't be Herb.S, because they got a chance to show me what that meant to be at that level, and man, I'm 100% thankful that these guys did what they were supposed to do. And I'm definitely not a person that wants to act like the past doesn't exist, because without these guys, a lot of things that happen musically, basketball, comedy, or anything, I think Kevin Hart's really the only other person that is fully on said it that was young. But without Eddie, man, a lot of people wouldn't have the chances that they have in the comedy world. So man, today I salute all those guys that I said, man, because if it wasn't for them being at the top of their game, I wouldn't have understood that I need to be at the top of mine in order to be the best Herb.S that I can be, because can't nobody beat me at being Herb.S. But I'm saying this to you. Can't nobody beat you at being who you are. So focus in on who you are, you know. And if you got some people or a list of people that put that umph in you, just like those guys did for me, acknowledge them and continue on and compete at the top of your level. Why wouldn't you compete at the top of your level, you know? Unless you are just okay with people passing you up and not really seeing you. It's your boy Herb Dot, man. Listen, again, the show, the transition, the segment today. Huge thanks for all of the guys that were huge and great in the entertainment business when I was a kid. Without them, I would not be where I'm at right now. Listen, do something for somebody else. Trust me, to give you a chance to figure out where you're supposed to be. Holla at your boy. Come on back. Check out my show, The Transition, man. I'm motivating.